Live from San Antonio, Texas. This is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Oh, yeah.
What it do, baby?
Had another discussion this morning about clothing and attire.
Oh, it's
Your
mine.
computer's talking.
Yeah, where is it?
Things that
There we go.
certain people with certain complexions can pull off versus others that might have a different kind of complexion.
Right.
As in, I don't look good in bright red and oranges and, hot colors.
Okay.
The black man looks good in hot colors.
We can do that.
Nina looks good in hot colors. She's dark. I don't look good in hot colors. So welcome to the
Have
first.
you tried it?
Yeah, dude. Imagine me in a bright orange, loud-ass shirt.
When you got that Maui tan,
Well, I don't have
You
that
don't have that
anymore.
right
Look at
now.
my forehead.
is it white?
It's
Or
pretty
is that-
white.
We just got a
Well,
well-lit.
look at my titties. I mean, look how white I am.
We got a
You know.
well-lit studio, so maybe
I
it's just
know.
making you whiter.
No, man, I'm super white these days. So welcome. So this is as good as I can get.
It's First Friday.
Yeah, I love your sweater. It's badass.
Is it a sweater? It is like sweater material.
That is a 1970s old man
That's the
badass.
vibe I was looking for,
Yeah, that's
70s.
Shaft.
I like 70s.
Very Shaft.
My wife likes 70s attire, so
Big Mike would love that sweater. That's something
What's
right
up,
out
Big
of
Mike?
his closets in the early 80s. So welcome to First Fly Friday. No doubt LG's rocking one of those kick-ass silk Asian shirts from overseas.
why
that
has
was
it got to be Asian?
hand-stitched for 10 years, and they used the entrails of silkworms to make it. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at
What's
him. Oh, we got two. We got two.
We got
dishes.
Fresh
Look at
and
that.
Fly
Yes,
Fridays
sir.
for
Look at
First
us.
Friday. It's been a while since we did one.
Yeah.
We've been in and out the studio, so I was like, you know what? It is First Friday.
I like it. It's a good idea.
Let's go ahead and
It's called a batik, sir.
a batik.
Batik.
Yes, sir.
B-A-T-I-K.
Is that Asian?
It's Indonesian. Yeah.
Indonesian.
So yes, it's Asian.
Absolutely. Yeah. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah. So welcome. I'm in a button down.
3 collars. When's the last time all
Very
3
rare.
of us were in a collar?
Never. Not the three of us together. I don't think.
Yeah,
No, I don't.
Been a while.
Been a minute. So welcome in here.
It's been a while.
Thought we'd dress our age, and I
Right.
a lot of guys our age dress like dipshits, like I can't dress nice. I don't look great in a lot of colors. I can wear a suit, but I get beaten down by guys our age that still they dress like they're 25, and I don't like it. Pisses me off. I can't stand seeing a 50-year-old man in like real super baggy jeans.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you wore Jenkos in 1999. Stop it.
Yeah,
It's
they're
2025.
because these kiddos brought them back, and they act like it's new.
Right,
Like
but they're
kids are
kids,
acting like
not
baggy
50.
is new. Like, oh my dog, oh look, this is how we dress. Like, fool, we did that in the 90s.
Mhm. I was back
We
in
did that
Hawaii
already.
last week, and that is all the men in Hawaii dress like they're 20.
Do they?
Men our age. Yeah, because it's an island, and so they mail in their attire.
Well, they just
But you can still dress decent and still you can still look like you live on an island and get a decent shirt. No, it's a 35-year-old tank top, some, rip curl that
Oh.
they had for 20 plus years, board shorts, chanclas, hat on
I
backwards.
thought everyone dressed like that in Hawaii.
Well, I mean, they do.
Maybe.
That's the
Okay,
point.
yeah.
Yeah, grown-ass men. But it's a bad look. As I was cruising around the island last week, I noticed a guy. He said, these are men in their 50s that are dressed like they're
I got
18.
you.
The flat-billed hat, pulled all the way down to the eyebrow, cocked over like CC
It's not cocked
Sabathia.
over, too.
They're like
Damn.
fucking moron dressing like that at 50. I don't care if it's an island or not. So that all being said,
You look nice.
it's good to
LG,
look nice
Mike,
on
myself,
occasion.
We look nice.
It's good to look nice. Welcome
Once
in here
in a
to the
while.
chat. You can help us out with some money. Put some money in the pocket. Don't let my nice shirt fool you. Got kids to feed. Got mouths to feed. Got bills to pay.
Hey, man.
Got 1099 tax reports coming in as we speak.
Shit, don't remind
Get your
me.
asses in here and help us out
I got
with a
4
tip
kids to feed.
via the super chat. You
It's
can
the
also
worst number in American history,
Dude,
1099.
I welcome to it. I've never been in it. LG was talking about he's been a 1099 guy primarily all of his life.
Right. He ain't never got that child tax credit.
No,
that we used to get.
I was a W-2 for a long time,
Yeah, same.
and got used to people doing things for me. But now in this new world that I live in which I'm in control of way more things than I need to be in control of, that 1099 world. Whew. Just say that while I'm excited for the success we've had, I'm excited for the success we're gonna have. This has put more wrinkles under these eyeballs.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, a lot of my dinners and lunches and breakfasts are like, hey, I was with the client that morning.
Right, for sure. Absolutely.
Mike and I was at Blanco Cafe.
Rudy, why is there $39 out of the count?
We're at Blanco Cafe. Write that off, Luis. Write that off, dog. What are you doing?
So here we are.
That golf round, we talked business for about 10, 15
yes,
minutes.
Baby,
Write that off.
I had to. I was obligated. I had. How do you think I'm out here? I'm out here hustling, taking these chances like Lil Wayne.
For real. Speaking of Lil Wayne, he's on the Jello Ball remix.
Oh God!
I knew he was gonna get. It felt like the Hot Boys. I was thinking he would go get Juvie. I didn't know if he could afford Wayne, but he went and got Lil Wayne.
Wow.
They shot a video and everything. So he had to get somebody from the Manny Fresh Cash Money because it's a rip from them. Even though it's not a sample from them, it sounds just like the Hot Boy sounded in the 90s.
LG, do you have any idea what he just said?
LG knows.
I think that was
A
English.
little bit.
I think that was English what you just said.
You remember the Hot Boys running through the
Sure.
the Magnolia projects in their
Okay.
videos? You remember that?
Sure.
You mean a hip hop artist used music from another former artist? No
Yeah.
way.
No way.
Ain't
Sample
nothing
some real
new under the
musicians.
sun, sir. Brian Whitner at 1099 fund, $10. Appreciate
thanks,
you.
Holmes.
That's
There it
my
is.
guy.
Right on
Whitner.
cue.
I said
Right
Whitner.
on cue. So
Whitner.
you can buy us a coffee too if you want to. The Buy Me a Coffee link, LG will put it on there here in a minute. We do have like announcements and stuff.
We do?
Yeah, well, we've got. So y'all know we have a big announcement Sunday. We actually have two on Sunday. I'm gonna tell you about it after the show.
No one told me. Jeez.
I have two major announcements that I would like to drop on Sunday. A major announcement regarding something that this little show was involved in, and then another major announcement, something that I'm involved in that y'all are welcome to help me promote because I'm going to promote it anyway without permission on Sunday night, something I'm involved in. So
Jesus.
two big things to get out Sunday night during post-game show after the Super Bowl. But we have an announcement right now, really. And I need to. I'm going to go on there and poke around on it today. We got together not long ago and decided, we love. So the way we work is, Love You Hard is the network we've got.
Sure.
In the Building is the name of the show that airs on Love You Hard TV.
Kind of sort of two different entities, but they are.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, Yellowstone is on Paramount.
Right, there you go.
Right.
Love You Hard is the store. In the Building is one of the products at the store.
Could not have said that any better. And so we got to thinking we need to do a better job maybe just branding In the Building on its own, And if in the future we've got 4 or 5 shows on this network, we'll build those brands too as we go. We decided to launch social media accounts.
Hey, Twitter world.
That just focus on In the Building business. And so be looking for that. And a couple of them are already out there. So our new handle for In the Building is at In the Building Show.
Right.
And feel free to look us up. Matter of fact, I will post later as at In the Building Show. And then I will also promote it on my other social medias that I've had all these years that, hey, go to this one, follow me on this one at In the Building. So In the Building is going to have its own, it does have its own
We have
social media.
Facebook, TikTok, and IG.
IG, yes. And LG has decided that he does not want anything to do with X, which is okay. So here, when we get out here in a little while, when I get home from lunch, I'm going to sit down and establish the at In the Building Show account on X, formerly Twitter. So there it is. We're on social media. So all things In the Building have its own social media. I'll keep pumping that here for the next 6 months every day. All right, let's get rolling. Did you happen to see any of the? Oh, what's up, Wayne? $9.99. I appreciate that. Look good, guys. Too many people nowadays go out like they don't have mirrors at home. Yeah, that's the thing. I know. You dress young or wrinkly, and
Right.
so there's so many people that are not self-aware. Like, dude, you don't know what you look like. I don't give a shit what I look like. I'm a 50-year-old man. You know, well,
I ain't
okay,
going
but you
out
still
like
look
that.
you still look stupid.
I ain't going out like that.
All right. Did you happen to watch the NFL award show last night?
I saw Josh Allen make his mama cry, but not much else.
When you get a chance, if you just want to have a cringeworthy moment,
Okay.
go watch Snoop last night busting all over Bill Belichick's girlfriend to her face.
What?
Did you see Belichick last night?
No.
So Bill
Not that
Belichick,
kind of busting, LG. Jesus.
not busting on her, busting her.
Oh.
Bit different.
Was it a roast?
No, but he went out. You know how Peyton Manning likes to bag on people in the audience,
Oh, yeah.
like during the ESPYs?
So was Snoop the host?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And Snoop was blasting on folks. And
Well, because she's 24?
Yeah, and first of all, when you get a chance, LG, if you can find a picture that we can legally post, it looks ridiculous. Speaking of not being self-aware, Bill Belichick standing next to her, that looks stupid for both of them. For both of them.
Yeah.
And the dress, I don't know, I've got crap today. The dress that she wore is something you would anticipate a 24-year-old young college girl with a lot of money to wear, something super sexy and revealing. And then Belichick's got his old man jacket on because he's all swole up like a pumpkin now because he's fat.
It ain't even tailored.
No, Belichick dresses like shit. He don't dress up very
This up.
often.
Go ahead.
Which is why he looks like me. Like when I dress up, I look weird because people aren't used to seeing it. So it's just a swollen ass, red cheeked, 74-year-old guy. No,
Not that one? 'Cause
No,
that one
go
looked
to
decent.
NFL awards and you'll see it.
Oh, now I
They
see
just
it.
they look ridiculous. It doesn't look
Oh, and
legal.
she
It
got
looks
she got her
immoral.
whole mid-drift out and stuff.
There
And
you
he's
are.
in the-
Yeah, that's them sitting down. See if you can find one of them standing up on the red carpet when they first got there.
All right.
It's just pathetic.
Why? Because of the age difference?
Yeah, the age difference. Look, how they look. If she were like some old soul and she wore some conservative outfit or whatever and had her hair in a bun and acted old, there's some 24-year-old women that act old. She doesn't. She acts 24.
What if she has an old man fetish? People have fetishes.
It's weird.
Pregnant,
Well, allow me to fetish shame
feet.
her then.
What did Snoop
She
say
looks
that was offensive?
stupid.
What if Snoop say that to her?
Okay,
Specifically.
I'm going to paraphrase.
Yeah, paraphrase
So they're
it.
sitting in the front row. He's up on the stage. Man, I've been following football for 40-something years. Talking about how he's a big football fan. He's Steelers fan.
Steeler fan in LA.
And he's like, man, I remember when the Cowboys was good. Ha, ha, ha. You know,
Good one.
I remember when the Chiefs was bad. Ha,
Good
ha,
one.
ha. And all that was before Bill Belichick's girlfriend was even born, with her 20 feet from him. And their reactions,
There it is.
Belichick's like, oh, that's them last night on the red carpet. That's stupid. She looks like a ring girl escorting him to his seat in the old man section.
Her dress ain't bad.
Dude, but look
It's a
who
little-
she's with. If she she looks fine if she's standing next to, Jake Paul. That would be a more appropriate person for her to be hanging out
So
with.
you think Bill should have told her, "Hey, I don't agree with that."
Yes, I could never. I'm 50. I couldn't date her. I wouldn't date her. I
Yeah,
couldn't.
and he's what, 70 something?
Yeah. I have a 26-year-old daughter. And I don't want
my daughter's 28.
By the way, I don't want to. I don't.
You're not shaming her outfit.
No.
You're just shaming the look of
Well,
them two.
like, I would not-
because that's her grandpa. She could be there,
Correct.
literally there, getting an Oscar.
That is right.
With her grandfather.
Absolutely. That
Right.
looks pathetic, dude. It looks terrible. And good on Snoop for pointing that out
Is this an early punch?
and bagging on her outfit. No, I'm gonna say my punch is for somebody else today. But look at that. That's stupid.
Ex Hustler 210. Forget everything Mike's talking about. Wow, she's banging.
That's fine. I'm not disagreeing.
No,
with
no,
that's
no,
not
I
the
feel you.
point.
I feel you. No, I know you're not. I know
But
that's not the point.
Who looks worse? Who should be more embarrassed by that? Him or her? They both
Him.
should be.
Him.
Him.
Him, because
He's taking advantage of some girl who's got problems, right? She's being was she groomed by this man before she was 20?
I'm sure he gives her the credit card and she takes trips with the girls while he sleeps.
Of course, he don't care because he's weird and he's got issues with confidence, which is ironic because he's Bill Belichick. But clearly he needs an ego stroke from something that shouldn't be. Like, that wouldn't give me an ego stroke. I would feel weird and cringy.
Yeah.
I have a 26-year-old daughter.
Your kids would look at you weird.
They would. And I'm sure his look at him weird. That's weird. And that needs to end as soon as possible. I want that relationship to end. It disturbs me.
But what, Mike, all he's going to do is trade her in for another. That's clearly what he likes. He's just going to trade her in for the next 25-year-old.
I guess I should just let folks be happy.
But that's a great line.
But that
all happened before Bill Belichick's girlfriend was born. That's a great line.
Cowboys ain't been good since before Bill Belichick's girlfriend was born. That was funny as shit.
I seen a reaction from her face.
She acts all like, oh, she's pissed because she's addressed this before on social media. People need to leave us alone. This is our business. Stay out of our lives. No.
Oh, she's addressed it?
Yeah.
Okay,
We're not going to stay out of your life when you show up like that on a red carpet at a nationally televised thing. If you want us to stay out of your lives, don't put yourself in our newsfeed. So,
Madonna dates little boys.
And it's weird. It's weird.
But see, this is the thing. And my wife's one of them. Mm-hmm. So hopefully she's listening so I can let her have it. When a woman does it, she's okay with it. She's like, hey, she still got it. Y'all treat us like women feel like they get treated differently as they get older. Women feel like men get older and we'll get more distinguished. Mm-hmm. Women get older like, oh, look at that old bag. That's how women take it. So
Understood.
When a woman gets the young boy, it's cool. But when the man does it, she's like, oh my God, that's disgusting. How could he?
He's a pervert.
Yes.
Right. Absolutely.
But the women get one, Stella gets her groove back, and everybody's like, yeah, girl, do that. Get that young meat. I bet he putting it on you. Why can't Bill Belichick get his groove back?
I bet you had to soak in Epsom salt last night, girl.
You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, he keeping you up. How can you do that 3-4 rounds? I know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure you get your feet done because you don't want to have that crusty feet.
It's cool for the girl to get her groove back, but a man's a pervert.
Dude, I'm with the women on this. That's wrong. That's perverted. That's weird.
It is.
And by the way, I wouldn't want a 74-year-old woman.
He could do 40. 24 is weird.
Yeah.
24 is weird.
So I'm 7.5 years older than Nina, right?
Really?
Yeah. She's a millennial, technically.
Yeah.
I got me a millennial. Daddy got divorced and immediately hooks up with a millennial. But she's the oldest millennial. She's like, she was born in the last year of the millennials. And so she's 42. She would never date.
Zennial, not a millennial.
What, she's in between?
Yeah.
Oh, like that little gap?
See, man, it depends on where you look, LG. Every date's a...
She ain't Gen X, that's for sure.
No.
And she would not date some 24-year-old dude at 42.
You sure about that?
Yeah. She probably 32 max. Max, like the lowest end for her. And it'd have to be some like doctor who's like totally with it or like accomplished.
Right.
Knows who he is. Has kids. That's the other thing. As a divorcee, God forbid, I'd love to be with Nina forever, but she gets tired of my old ass.
Right.
To date me, you need to be, and I've heard the rule is
older
10 years plus 7, and then that's it.
What do you mean?
I think, what is it? No, half your age, add 7 years.
So I'm 47.
Okay, so half of 47 would be 24. Well, no, what's
23 something.
Okay.
23 and a half.
Add 7 to that.
30.
30. Your lowest age group you should date as a 46-year-old man, it should be 30
and
years
even
old.
30. See, the reason...
That's still pushing.
Let me see. The reason why I wouldn't is because I don't want to deprive somebody of their youth. Like, yo, you supposed to be... Like, if we're both young and we decide to be together, cool. But if I'm a 50-year-old guy, 55-year-old guy that enjoys drinking at home and falling asleep while I watch a show, you shouldn't privy a 25-year-old to that. She should be a padre or she should be running the streets with her buddies, not on the couch sleep with you.
That's funny. Your angle is you don't need to be with an old man.
Yeah.
My angle is, fuck you. I'm not being with some old chick, some young girl who don't know shit about anything.
Whatever the case may be, it's just you shouldn't be depriving some.
I mean, what do they talk about?
Like, what do they have in common?
Nothing. What is he listening to the latest Charlie XCX CD? I mean, oops, not CD. Is he downloading the new material by The new latest hot Korean boy band? I doubt it. Is she listening to Steely Dan and the Eagles for him? Probably not. What the hell do they talk about? Nothing. They're both weird. They both need therapy. That's strange. So to date, even like at this age, at 50, if I were single, I don't want to be.
You'd be 25, so 32 would be the youngest you could go.
And I still wouldn't do that. You'd have to be the oldest 32-year-old. Like you have to have children. Like I could never date a woman that didn't have kids.
Because she don't understand when you got to hang with yours.
Kinda, yeah. It's just not going to work. It's weird long term, you know.
Yeah.
And this girl's 24. She don't know who the hell she is. She don't know what she needs for the next 60 years in her life. Oh boy, gonna be dead in
She might
10
have
years.
an old man fetish, Mike. Because the guy before her was 60 something.
Clearly, she
Before
has
Bill.
problems because she's got issues. And shame on him for taking advantage of her having issues.
Yeah, but like perfect example, a late watching Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
My wife's currently watching this show on Netflix called Younger. And it's about this 40-something-year-old woman, divorced, starts dating some 24-year-old kid, banging her brains out. And my wife's just giddy and laughing. I'm like, is this something you want to tell me? You know, like what's so special about an old woman getting her bangs banged out by some dude that's 24? Like, why is this so? Why is
Getting
this
her
so,
bangs brained
her
out?
brains banged out by some dude that's 24? Like, what's
Right.
so special about this? Like, but what I'm saying is, that's entertaining to women. But when it's flipped, it's like, of course he left his wife that's his age for some chick that's half
there's
his
hypocrisy
age. You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? I'm like, wait a minute. If that was a man, you'd be like, oh wow, of course y'all go find somebody that's younger. Like,
Right. And when I hear older women say, "Oh, of course," when men do it all the time, but I have a younger man, and y'all want to get on me? Yeah, both of y'all are wrong. How do you date someone you don't relate to? You don't have, and especially at Belichick's age. Maybe he don't care about connection anymore. It's maybe a young nook. He's keeping him young. I don't know, but I mean, I want to. At this age of my life, I'm not looking for sex partners. I'm looking for a companion. Someone, I mean, I want to have good sex, but with someone I connect with who's my best friend and companion.
well, on the women's side, I'll take the women's side on this one. You're the minority.
Okay.
Because most older men want to just trade in the Oldsmobile for the Ferrari.
It's not good for the girl, though.
He ain't
It's
thinking
all
about
him.
Yeah, he ain't thinking about a companion. And
No.
do we get along? He just wants some arm candy.
Yeah.
And a
he's
freak.
rich and famous, and she gets off on being in the mansion.
Right.
And getting to go on Prada
Right.
parties with her girlfriends in France or whatever. He's going to be coaching at Carolina. He ain't going to have a lot of time for her.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be just.
Well,
she's got the card.
No,
she can do what she wants.
She has the young meat that satisfies her.
So that's your other theory. She's got side piece.
Yes. She has a dude that's putting it on her the way she needs to put on her.
I don't know. She don't want to risk it, though.
All the Cialis in the world can't help Bill satisfy her. She's got the young dude.
I don't think Bill cares about satisfying her.
Exactly.
It's just satisfying
That's why
him.
I know she got her young meat on the side.
Maybe. She better be
Especially now that
careful,
he's going to be at the facility for 30 hours a day, even though there's only 24. She got her young meat, and then she's like, hey, all right, bye.
Wow. Even if
Women cheat the best.
no question about that. But she also is risking losing that money, that gravy train.
Yeah, that's true too.
So she's got to be careful there. If indeed she's doing what you accuse her of doing, which
Allegedly.
our company that's our guesstimate.
So
That's our
what's
guesstimate.
worse, him dating a younger girl or Robert De Niro, 80 years old with a 10-month-old daughter?
That
So
is
weird.
impressive.
So weird.
It's impressive that his soldiers are still marching.
It is, but
That's
it's
impressive.
selfish as hell. That's selfish. That baby is never going to know you. Never. He'll be dead in 5 years or less. That baby's a newborn. It'll never know him. It's like having a dad that died before you were born. I think it's selfish. I think that also reeks of narcissism, over the top, egomaniacal bullshit is what that reeks up to me. Sorry, that's my opinion.
It is weird because like when they're 20, you're 101 if you're here.
He won't be.
Is he 81?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid's 1 year old now. Almost one.
Doesn't Mick Jagger
How
have like
old
a
is his
4-year-old? Mick's got a 4 or 5-year-old. His lady's in her 30s.
Roberts?
Yeah, De Niro.
That's weird too.
See? It's just, that's egomaniacal selfishness is what that is. You know. And by the way, who wants a fucking burden of a kid when you're 80?
Well, he's Robert De Niro. He don't have the burden.
I suppose
he gets to play Instagram dad.
He poses
do shit.
for pictures, and that's
they got
it.
2 nannies.
Yeah,
She's 45.
still weird.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad as 35, I guess.
Well, that's impressive for her, pumping out a kid at 44.
No,
It's also
trust me, I know,
dangerous
yeah.
and risky.
It's very dangerous and risky.
Big time. Anyway, shout out to Snoop. I thought that was hilarious by Snoop last night to create that extremely cringe moment. All right, it's in the building. Everybody commenting on this stuff today.
The stuff that people gets the chat going.
I know, play the hits.
Play the hits, baby.
Show brought to you in part by Ribaldo Realty Group, the official real estate agent of In the Building. Jay Ribaldo's been with us for a long time. Continues to be one of those people that make our thing shine. Thank you, Jay. We make him shine too. So there's a Thunderdomer and a subscriber to In the Building, apparently, who has a home that's been listed.
Yes.
So if you're in the market to
is,
go
right
look
now.
at a house, do business with fellow In the Building subscribers. This is on Civilian Street here in San Antonio, where this show's based. Look at that 2-story home. The listing price $254K. That's $700,000 in Austin. That's $600,000 in Dallas. That's $500,000 in Houston. $254 here in our city.
Orlando Kell and Ribaldo should link up on this one. This looks like the perfect home for a dude that's just got divorced, about to get half his money took.
But needs a bedroom for the weekend kids?
Yes. 1,600 square feet. Like, you know what I mean? I got a couple bedrooms for the kids.
Yeah.
$254.
Yeah.
Hey, Ribaldo, call up Kel. See if he's got any any newly bachelors.
This is on the southeast side near Southeast Military and WW White.
Ah, yes.
You need
Booming
to
part
call
of the
Kel.
area.
They need to call Kel for that one because that's
Booming.
1,600. That's, yeah.
Yeah. So while that right there is just $254, the value in that property is going to go up in the next 5 years because that part of the area that LG just mentioned is blowing up. To see that listing and all the specs on it, and all of the listings Jay has, his website, his phone number, his email, it's Jay Ribaldo, 210-887-1081, or you can hit him up on email, jribaldo@kw.com, as in Keller Williams, or just go to his website and check that out first. It's ribaldo.com, ribaldo.com. All right. We got Super Bowl Sunday night.
It is.
Excited for it. Got our Super Bowl
Wait,
pot.
are you finally excited?
Yeah, today I'm excited for it. F you, Keto Jar.
That's
Why is Taylor dressed like he's about to go speed dating at the zoo? Maybe I need to go get some better clothes.
First of all,
I thought this was a cool shirt. For me, you never see me in this kind of shirt.
No, you look good.
It looks weird. Thanks. I probably need a sport jacket.
we don't apologize. We don't apologize for what we say on the show. If you've been speed dating, you're a loser.
Yeah, that's desperation.
What can you learn from somebody in 3 minutes?
Nothing.
Is it even 3 minutes? I've never done it.
I have no idea. Is that really a thing? I don't know.
No, it's real.
Really? Well, you and I are two handsome men. We've never had to worry about
that shit.
The reason why we've never been single is because we're in demand.
In demand. I like that. I'll take it. I'll take it.
We do have our first shout out from an In the Building subscriber headed toward New Orleans for the game. Do you have this, LG?
Gilbert? Yeah.
This is a long time follower of both of us, a guy called Gilbert Morales, a.k.a. El Coco Loco. Send us a shout out. He's on his way to the Super Bowl. There he is.
Where's it, at the airport?
He's at a casino.
Oh, damn.
Fire that off.
Hey, Mike, Rudy, LG, we're in the building. We are at La Berge, Lake Charles.
Nice.
We'll be heading out tomorrow to New Orleans in the morning. So I'll be sending you some videos with the gang and everybody. Hopefully run into Jerry. Talk shit to Jerry. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
He already had a few.
Thank you, LG. There might be a drop or two out of that. That's pretty funny.
See if I run into Jared.
Jared, talk shit.
He had a few.
Hey, Mike.
What's his name?
Rudy.
Gilbert, right?
Gilbert, yeah.
Well, thanks, Gilbert. That sounded like Gilbert had already had a few.
Oh, yeah. At the casino. El Coco Loco on Twitter. Thanks, man. Shout out to you. And since I brought that up, quick happy birthday. 58th birthday to longtime subscriber Bernard Trefan. You know Bernard.
Go show
What up,
Bernard.
B?
It's your birthday.
Turns 58 years old today. So happy birthday to our dude, Bernard, longtime contributor and supporter of you, me in the building, everything we've ever done. So happy birthday, dude. Hope you have a hell of a good day today. Okay. We did have NFL Pro Football Awards come down last night. Thoughts on Josh Allen as the MVP, even though he was not named first team All-Pro, which is weird. It's the third time that's happened where the first team All-Pro at his position gets beaten out for MVP by a guy who plays the same position. Tell me how much sense it makes that Josh Allen gets the MVP and not Lamar Jackson.
I don't think either one of them deserved it. I thought it should have been Saquon. What I want the NFL to do is just take everybody out and just say the 32 quarterbacks are up for MVP. Because they only give it to quarterbacks. I don't know. I can't think of the last time. I should have looked this up before I came in. I can't think of the last time somebody other than a quarterback actually won the MVP. But in the last forever, they always give it to a quarterback. I thought it should have been Saquon. I'm gonna die on that hill. And but definitely not Josh Allen. If you're gonna go quarterback, it had to be Lamar. I don't
agree,
get that.
because he was first team All-Pro.
Right.
I'm the best at my position this year, but
Stupid.
another quarterback's the MVP.
Stupid.
Maybe the justification is, and I'm just reaching here, Lamar is the best quarterback in football, but he was not more valuable to the Ravens than Josh was to the Bills. No, even if when I say it, it don't make any sense.
It don't make any sense.
Lamar Jackson not on the Ravens, they don't make the playoffs.
Jalen Hurts throws for like 180 a game.
Right.
Saquon Barkley is the reason they are back here in the Super Bowl.
Right.
That's value.
Right. So Saquon was named Offensive Player of the Year.
Oh. All right. At least he won something.
And Lamar got first team All-Pro, didn't win any awards last
Adrian
night.
Peterson,
Josh Allen.
2012, Mike.
Last MVP that was a running back.
That was other than a quarterback.
Oh, geez. To win MVP? Good Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't watch. The only thing I saw Josh Allen's speech. That was it.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I like Josh Allen, you know.
Me too. I
He's
think
in a-
he's super talented. They're just in the Mahomes era.
He and Lamar Jackson both. Joe Burrow. These guys are just in the wrong. They've come up at the wrong time.
Right.
We've got all these real good quarterbacks in football now, and the majority of them, unfortunately, play in Patrick Mahomes' conference.
Right.
It's unfortunate. We got like 4 Joe Fraziers, but there's only one Ali, and that son of a bitch is getting ready to play
At San Francisco, they've
on
lost
Sunday.
2 Super Bowls because of this guy.
Yep. All right, what else today? Victor Wembanyama is in the news. Spurs get ready to play their second game tonight with their De'Aaron Fox. I think we touched on this a few weeks ago.
What's that?
I know that you don't watch the NBA's All-Star game much these days, but
I watched the game.
What do you think about the new format, though? It's a tournament this year,
I like it.
and Wemby got drafted by Chuck. He's Team Chuck Barkley. Chuck's bit was to draft nothing but European players.
That's why we should be doing USA versus the world.
That was a good
but,
bit.
I'll watch the game. Look, I know the players aren't too excited about this, and you know what I say? F off.
I
Y'all
agree.
are the reason why Adam Silver and these guys are reaching, because y'all have decided to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all aren't playing. Y'all aren't taking the game serious, and the public is out on it. And we got sponsors, and this is a business we got to run. So they're forced to come up with what some people may call stupid shit because y'all don't play the game the right way, like the old school did. Like third and fourth, late third, full fourth, we play for real. And because they haven't, now we have the circus. Now we got the circus. If that's what again, I know a lot of players aren't down with it, but it's y'all's fault.
It's a 4-team tournament, 3 All-Star teams, and then the winner of the new, what is the first-year players versus sophomore
Yeah.
players? whatever the hell
The
that
winner
is.
of those get to play.
The winner of that is the 4th seed in the All-Star tournament, and they play a 4-team tournament.
And the 1 and 2, the first year versus sophomore guys, I think they'll have something to prove, and they'll probably push whoever wins of the other 2 games.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We're just trying to get a competitive game.
Wemby would be on the sophomore team, but because he made the big boy All-Star team,
Right.
he got drafted by Chuck. I think it's cool, and if I'm not mistaken, they've upped the bonus money too to give them
Of course,
incentives.
always throw money at it.
Well, that's the only way you can interest these dudes. So Chuck's team consists of Wemby,
Okay.
all Euros. He went Nikola Jokic,
Damn.
Giannis,
Ooh.
SGA,
Ooh.
Pascal Siakam,
Ooh.
Alperen Şengün, that dude's come on, that guy in Houston. Karl Anthony Towns, whose mom is from the Dominican.
But he plays for the Dominican national team.
And then Donovan Mitchell, whose mom is from Panama. So,
not all Europeans.
correct. All foreigners.
Right.
Yeah. Well, once we ran out of Europeans, Charles had to start reaching for like Panamanian moms
Yeah,
and
he could
stuff.
have went him. Yeah.
His shtick was
I like
all
that
foreign-born players. He wants to make a point and bag on American basketball.
I like it.
Charles always doing a bit.
That's a good team, though. That's a great team.
Steph Castle will represent the Spurs with so Wemby and CP3 are in the skills challenge, which is cool. Wemby's obviously in the All-Star tournament. Steph Castle's going for them the rookie game, and he's going to be in the dunk contest, which is going to be kick-ass.
Hopefully he has something up his sleeve. The dunk contest, I need to see my timeline going crazy about it before I tap in.
Hopefully some shitty ass G leaguer doesn't win it.
Well,
again.
that's what I hate too. I wish they wouldn't let those G leaguers and those no names participate.
They're
in it.
better at it. Well, who you talking about? McClung? Matt McClung, the white kid?
Yeah, all these dudes, all these rando Spurs from the G League. You sent me something yesterday that I thought was very interesting. So De'Aaron Fox has come out and said that one of the primary reasons why he wanted to, other than Wemby,
he likes it here.
right? One of the big reasons he wanted to come here, yes, to play with Wemby, wife's from here, blah blah blah. Get out of Sacramento. He texted Steph Castle and told him, "I want to play with you." He is like bonded already with Steph Castle, the Spurs rookie, and
So
thinks
Castle's
he's
safe is what I told you.
Yeah, Castle's safe.
Castle's, we try to keep Fox happy. Castle is safe. We can take Castle out of all trade talks unless it's for Steph Curry or LeBron. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Castle is safe,
This
which
is
I
an
always thought he
interesting-
was.
It's an interesting dynamic. This fit, dude. We're one game in. I'm not trying to crown nobody. Well,
if you want to crown their asses, then crown.
I'm happy that they have a second star.
Right.
I can't think of a better fit for them organizationally and how they operate than this kid, De'Aaron Fox. I call him a kid. He's 27. And already Wemby's like, wow, they brought in a new guy to be my running buddy, but he's 6 years older than me, and he's been in the league for 8 seasons. That's why already Fox has had to tell Wemby, bullshit, you take the ball and dunk it in the hole. When the game's on the line, you take the ball. Do not kick it out to me. I will scream at you if you kick it out to me. And now he's reached out to their rookie because Fox wants to be a part of the new big three. He in his mind, it's Wemby, and Steph Castle.
I like it.
Castle's got a lot of room to go, but he's a baby, and he's a stud. He's got
winner.
that. He's a winner. Dog. He's got that dog to him.
Sure.
I don't know that Devin Vassell has that. I don't know that. Castle's just got that. Like, Castle's going to be a lifetime. He comes off as a lifetime. He's a basketballer. I don't think he's going to get caught up in bullshit. I don't think he's going to get caught up in off-the-court bullshit. Fox has never had any issues off the court. He's been in the league 8 years. I couldn't tell you anything about De'Aaron Fox other than he's a really good player and plays for the Kings until this week when I started reading into him, looking at highlights, checking out old interviews he's done. Have I mentioned I'm excited about his arrival? I'm very happy.
Me and you both.
I'm very happy.
I think the whole city is. I think, and when you look at it now that they have Fox, you got Charlotte, Orlando, and Washington are your next 3 games. With the addition of Fox and those 3 teams, and they're coming off a win, Fox could get off to a 4-0 start in his Spurs career.
Yep.
Orlando will be the only test. Charlotte, they don't have LaMelo Ball, and the Wizards, they're trying to get Cooper Flag, poor Cooper Flag. Orlando's possibly the only loss within there, and I think they could even sneak them. So, we talked about the rodeo road trip. They could start off 4-1. Who knew?
Hate the road trip still. Think they should outlaw it, but maybe this. But because like the last 5 years, the Spurs haven't been any good, and all they do on the road trip is get worse.
Yeah.
But they just brought a new guy in. He does need to gel with him, even though he looks like he's going to be an easy fit. I mean, he balled his ass off the other night. Don't even know the plays, and they just kind of the offense was great with him. But now that he's got nothing but road trips and he's got time to hang and get to know everybody really well and really work on their games, those three guys plus the others. Maybe this year, for the first time in a long time, the road trip will actually do the Spurs some good. Some chance to bond and all that kind of turn into
they do
brothers.
need to get to know each other.
Yeah. I'm excited, man.
Super excited.
The one question remaining with the Spurs, and this is nothing new. Who in the hell is going to be the coach?
Pop.
At some point, he needs to come back or announce his retirement, does he not? I mean, now we're trading for new cornerstone players. Steph Castle's not even going to get developed by Pop in the first year in the league. At some point, we need to pop or get off the pot. We need to shit or get off the pop, I guess is the way I should say that, right? No disrespect.
No, I know
but
what
the
you're
organization is going forward, and he's not there. So that needs to be answered in the offseason, for sure. And maybe they already know he'll never come back. They just don't want that to be public yet. I don't know that. That's me being speculative.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you agree? We got to figure that out. Wemby needs to know who the coach is going to be. Steph Castle. I feel like Fox just put his career on the line to come here.
I feel like they've had that. I feel like Pop's had that conversation with the team.
You would think,
and he's probably told them, "Hey, you know what? I had a stroke, and I'm 74. It takes a little bit longer for me to come back. It depends on the person, really. But I think Pop's told him, and I feel like Pop's coming back, and I feel like he's let the team know that. That's me being speculative. It's exactly what you just said.
All right, very good. All right, we got to get into some Super Bowl.
What was that?
Here to do today. Oh. Mary Fiona is now following. Thank you, Mary Fiona. Appreciate you very much. Jeremy's in here. Hopefully, Pop don't try to have him read books and shit if he just wants to hoop. I don't know. Fox is going to have to go read some books.
You know what? It's crazy. I mean, look, I understand where he's coming from, but it is crazy. We're at a time where it's like, yo, it's frowned upon if you give someone a book.
That's
kind
silly.
of messed up.
Jeremy's being a goofball.
No, but I know who said that? Oh, I think it was LaMarcus Aldridge. I forget which pod he was on, and he was saying like there was a lot of bonding stuff that was going on when Kawhi was here, and he was like Kawhi. He was like, I want to get into it. I want to stay out of that. But he was like, Kawhi just wanted to hoop.
Yeah.
Everybody don't want to read Art of War.
Right. I don't want to read Sun Tzu and
I mean
Wall Street
But
Journal.
again, it's pretty sad when you can't give someone a book.
No, I know. I understand.
It's messed up.
I understand. Just don't read the book, whatever. And by the way, I don't get the sense at all that De'Aaron Fox is not worldly or educated or needs to be taught how to be a grown-up. I get the sense that they have, and this is what's so cool about this, because it's so not them. They have a ready-made grown-ass man superstar. They don't need to trade. They don't need to change anything about De'Aaron Fox.
No,
nothing.
Nada.
Who gives a damn what he reads in his off time? Who gives a damn? All right, show brought to you in part by Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store. I'm in the building. Like all the other liquor stores in Texas, not open Sunday. So make sure.
Get your ass out there today and tomorrow.
Because all of us don't be sitting there, oh, crap, the game starts in 2 hours on Sunday afternoon, and you got to make a beer run or whatever. Maybe you got to get together. Maybe you got some people coming over. Maybe you've been invited to one. Pick you up one of these lit kits. That's a cool thing to take to a Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
You walk in there and you got ready-made mix. It's all done. All the ingredients are all in that big jar for you. You just take them out,
drip of it.
Pour them in, stir it up.
Follow the drip.
Open the spigot and pour it out. It's the lit kits. That and all other things at all the other Texas Cheer Liquors. There are 7 in our area. All get 5% off your total bill when you mention in the building. So don't forget to mention in the building. That is how you get the 5% of all Texas Cheer Liquors.
What's up, LG?
Nah, I just didn't have a single frame set up for this lit kit, so I'm on camera.
Okay.
Hi.
Anytime you pop up, I think, oh shit, LG got to get something off his chest. Okay, so cool.
All right. We do have a Super Bowl Sunday.
No, LG's not wearing a do-rag. His hat is backwards. Jesus, Big Al. LG's not trying to get waves, bro. What the LG hat on? Although, Asians do like the culture. I've seen Asians wear do-rags. I would like to see LG.
There's
in
2
one.
billion of them, so I'm sure there's a nation somewhere doing just about anything.
Just about anything.
All right, man. Are you ready to make a pick?
Well, I think we both have already picked. We haven't changed, but
well, or have we? Or have we?
have we?
Who are you picking? Who's going to win? Give me the score.
I've told myself I'm no longer picking against Patrick Mahomes, and not because of the refs, just because he's that great. Andy Reid play call, and then the other thing you got to hope for if you're Philly, hopefully Andy Reid doesn't get in one of those rhythms where he's in the zone and everything he's dialing up is taking 7-yard chunks. Because I've seen Andy Reid get in these rhythms. I'm just like, what? He's a freaking genius. Like, he's one of the best play callers of all time, if not the best play caller of all time. Because again, he took Donovan McNabb to 4 NFC title games. So the people and 1 Super Bowl and only lost that Super Bowl to Tom Brady by 3. So we could talk about Patrick Mahomes. So you mix Andy Reid getting in that rhythm.
Fat.
Patrick Mahomes being Patrick Mahomes. I'm not picking against the Chiefs, man. They're just that good.
Give me a score.
Oh, man. I'm going to go close game. Both defenses are solid. 28-24.
Whoa, so a good game.
Yeah, 28-24.
All right. Rudy says 28.
Chiefs.
24 Chiefs. All right. I have thought about this all week. Not really. I need to think about it now.
What's up? What you got?
I have thought the Chiefs were not great all year long.
They never looked. They look like a team. It's crazy. They look like an NBA team. You know, an NBA team that's the best. They coast.
Mm-hmm.
And like the Spurs used to do it like, with 4 seed. Who gives a shit?
Right.
5th seed.
Mm-hmm.
The Rockets with Olajuwon, 5th, 6th seed.
Benching stars, all that shit. Yeah.
That's what they felt like this year, and still ended up going 16-1 or 14-2.
Right. They're the one football team in the world that has the ability in a violent sport to find a gear just high enough where you still play at a high level and win, but you still save another gear for the playoffs. It's incredible. And they'll find yet another gear on Sunday night because they do, because they're that good. And they've got that guy at quarterback. And they've got that coach, for sure. They are as good, if not better, at situational football than the Patriots even were all those years. That was the thing that set Belichick apart, was that they were never not prepared. The Patriots.
Great point.
For any game, any quarter, any moment.
Great point.
Any time on the clock. We didn't have post games after New England games those years where we're bitching about Mike McCarthy's clock management at the end of games. Or you had 12 men on the field at the worst possible time in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The running back didn't pick up the block that he was assigned in the 2-minute when you needed a field goal. Those things the Chiefs don't do those things.
Well, Pendershot told us it's all about football.
Absolutely.
What's his name?
Hendershot. Let's go with Pendershot.
I like Pendershot.
I like Pendershot too. I love this Eagles team. It's playing so well. Their defense is playing terrific. I think that one of the footnotes to this season, and it'll be forgotten by most, is that the Lions completely shit the bed. And once Detroit got beat, it was smooth sailing for Philly. And the magic they have right now with their run game with Saquon and Jalen Hurts And then when you get lulled, then they hit you with a few big passes because they've got great wide receivers. They just don't use them often. I mean, they've got Devontae Adams and A.J. Brown. I mean, they've got great
The tight
freaking
end
receivers.
is great. Tight end is super
Yeah,
solid.
he's great.
Yeah.
They're the most balanced team in football. Pound for pound, skilled players, offensive line, defense. So I think this is going to be a great effing game. Like, we could have overtime, you know.
So you trying to make
But-
Jerry? You trying to take a year off Jerry's life and tell me the Eagles are going to get their
No.
second
and
Super Bowl in
and I don't
5,
even-
6
that wouldn't-
years?
Jerry don't care. I don't
He
give a
don't.
fuck. No, I'm picking the Chiefs, man.
After
As
all
much
that
as
Eagles
I love
talk,
the Eagles, yeah. I do love them. I don't love them as a fan. I love the way I love their team.
right?
Love the fact we've got two Texans going against each other.
Again,
Yeah. In White House's zone.
excuse you.
I know it's Tyler
Damn it.
versus Channelview zone, Jalen Hurts.
Where is Channelview?
Houston. Yeah, on the coast. Swampland, Baytown, Anahuac, San Jacinto, Pasadena, all those little weird coastal towns with all the smokestacks and the oil and gas and all that shit.
Jalen Hurts is a little sex symbol out here. The women love Jalen Hurts.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah,
for
Jalen,
sure.
Jalen got my sister's willing to risk it all for Jalen Hurts. she lives a good life with her husband, but Jalen pull up, she gonna ask for a pass.
Her husband's like, well, y'all have a fun time. Hit me up later if y'all want to do something.
my
Yeah,
sister,
let me know how things are going.
Yeah, my
have a
sister
good
was willing to
time.
risk it all for some Jay. She said, "What's his name? The quarterback."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Jalen Hurts." She said, "Yes." I said,
Wow.
I looked at my
I don't
brother.
want my sister
I
talking
looked
to
at
me
my
like
brother-in-law like, "Hey, you don't let her talk to you like that, though."
It's Jalen Hurts,
It's Jalen
man.
Hurts.
Like
though. What are you gonna do? Yeah. So we both picking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Well, we
So-
forget LG is an Eagle fan.
I'll have him on here in a minute. But the score, so you got 28-24.
What you got?
See, I've got the Chiefs winning by 4 also.
Oh.
But 33-29. All right. So the closest to the score will have to win. Obviously, if the Eagles win, neither one of us win.
Right.
All right. LG, do you want to get in on this? Do you have a pick? Are you going to
My
go
pick
with
is
your
obvious.
Eagles? Yeah.
He said my pick is obvious.
All right. Eagles. So we don't even need his score because it won't come down. It'll come down to Eagles.
But that damn Chiefs, that's the part that's not fair. Also, their defense is so good now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and then you got Andy Reid and Patrick on the other side, and
I
Kelsey, and they let them get Worthy,
Mm-hmm.
who's a deep ball threat.
Right. I
Yeah,
know.
man, I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
3-peat. Oh wait,
well,
I
just-
don't want Pat Riley to sue us. I'm gonna stop saying.
Oh,
that.
you can say it. They just can't print it on
They
a
can't
shirt.
rent. Okay, they can't sell it.
33-29 in a game that goes down to the last couple of minutes winning time, and I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes in any sort of winning time. Elver Galargo 1 is now following. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. By the way, we're also on Twitch for you young kids as we try to
We twitching,
keep our
bitching.
show young. You can Twitch with us.
Twitching and bitching.
Twitch it and come check out our bitching on the Twitching.
What else?
All right. Loser goes shirtless on Monday during the show.
Well, we would both be shirtless.
If the Eagles win, if the Eagles win, we're both shirtless. If the Chiefs win, it goes down to who gets closest to the
I'm not.
score.
What else can we do? I'm not privy to. I'm not gonna put our listeners through that. They don't need to see all this. This is a lot of. You got to pay for that.
Okay.
Think of something cool. Not cool.
Okay.
Give me something else.
All right. The loser, the other two of us get to dress that person, or y'all get to dress. The loser gets
So then
dressed
we get to dress LG, or he gets to
for a
dress
show,
us.
and he has to wear. That person that loses has to wear what the other two pick, no matter what it is. Obviously, can't result in you getting divorced or
No. No.
getting fired from, but short of getting fired, which we own a company, so we can't get fired. Short of losing our relationships.
I could bring us a couple outfits in here for LG.
Okay. All right. LG, are you down with that? Loser
he's never
gets
on camera.
dressed. No, he'll have to be on camera. That's the bit. If LG's the loser,
Yeah.
then, see, here's the thing. I don't know. It's weird because he picked the Eagles. And you and I both picked
We
the
both
Chiefs.
picked the Chiefs.
Right. So if the Chiefs win, he's technically the loser.
Yeah, we get to dress him.
And you and I come down to the score. Almost seems unfair to him. The Eagles must win or he loses.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's unfair to him.
It is unfair to him. Maybe we should just make it you or me.
Yeah, one of us.
And then he gets to help the winner dress the other one.
Fair.
All right, good. That doesn't
Done.
seem fair to LG. All right. One of us is going to get dressed up next week for a show. By
Chat
the
says
others.
you have to dress up as Spurs Jesus if the Chiefs lose.
Oh God! See, well, that's up to the other two. If y'all, that's
I
what
wouldn't
if
even
that's
know.
what the bet.
You know what I
is
mean? I
called.
wouldn't
Hey,
even know how to. Where do you find a toga?
A bet's a bet. You won't go shirtless. I got you to slip and slide in barbecue
No, I
sauce,
ain't
but you
going
won't go shirtless.
Give me a
Okay.
couple more months.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Rudy should wear a MAGA hat. How do you know I don't have one
Okay.
already?
Yeah, he might. Maybe he's closet. That would be funny though.
No,
Where do you get one? Cracker Barrel?
Anywhere.
Where do I buy a MAGA hat? I don't know. All churches probably pass them out. They support MAGA.
Right.
All right. Prop bets.
I got a few.
All right. Lay them on me. I'm going to write
I got a
this down.
few. Let me
Okay.
see. All right. Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts combined for 6+ TD passing and rushing TDs. 6.
Interesting.
Which, with our scores, what did you have?
I've got 33-29. So.
Combined 6?
Yeah. So
You take the over?
touchdowns by the quarterbacks, not
Yeah.
Saquon or anybody else. Interesting.
They're either passing
Passing
or rushing.
or running. Yeah. 6?
Hell, Jalen
Wow.
had 3 last week.
I know. Mahomes had 2 running touchdowns the other night, which was rare. All right, give me the over. I think it's good. We're going to have some points scored in this game.
All right.
All right.
Let me see here. What's another good one?
All right.
Any non-QB to record a passing TD.
Oh wow. No, 0.
I'm gonna say no too.
So rare.
Any player to score a 75+ yard receiving TD.
No way. Not happening. Not on these.
Not with Worthy?
Not on these secondaries. Worthy may score a touchdown, but he ain't going to have a house call like over 75 yards.
All right.
All right.
Super Bowl record. Any player to record 216+ receiving yards.
Wow. No way.
No way, right?
This is going to be a balanced game. It's going to be a very balanced box score. A lot of guys will contribute to both teams.
Either team to record 7+ sacks.
I'm going to go no. I'm going to go no because the Eagles' offensive line is awesome. But on the other side, Patrick Mahomes is the most elusive damn guy in the pocket I've ever seen. He never gets sacked.
Super Bowl record. No, I don't like that one.
Okay. I've got a few.
Okay, what you got?
Shots of Taylor Swift on camera. Let's go with 9.5. Taking the over or the under. 9.5 times Taylor Swift will be shown on camera. And I'm talking about not pregame, from the kickoff to the end of the game. Because if the Chiefs win, her ass will be all over that postgame. In game.
In game. So like if she performs at halftime, that don't count. So we're saying in game.
Oh, like if she has some shocking
Like-
appearance, that
like
does
she should.
count. Does count.
Yeah, if she goes and performs Bad Blood with Kendrick Lamar.
Anytime Taylor's on camera between the opening kickoff and the final gun. And
Nine.
Who brought the dog?
and that counts coming back from commercial breaks and stuff.
9
9.5.
over. Because
Wow.
I'm gonna say over because the NFL has 20 million people of the 100 there to see her.
Yep. Only watching because it's
They're
the Chiefs.
only watching because of her and Travis Kelce. So I'm gonna go over.
All right. I'm gonna risk it and go under, but just barely.
Keep count. I want you to keep count Sunday.
I will. What player who scores the first touchdown?
Jalen Hurts.
Okay. And
Push.
And I'm gonna say former Longhorn great Xavier Worthy. has
Now
the
that's a
first
good
touchdown.
prize picks bet that will get you some money. If Xavier Worthy would have scored the first TD, Jalen Hurts probably wouldn't get you much because he scores a lot.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm gonna take Jalen Hurts push.
All right. Patrick Mahomes touchdown passes 2.5 is the
Over.
over under. Yeah, I'm taking it. I actually looked that up.
Because they got to throw it. They don't have much of a running game, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
I'm
the over.
Jalen Hurts touchdown passes 2.5.
Under.
I must say under as well. Probably a push. I bet he throws for 2. Who wins the MVP of this game?
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, you're going Mahomes. I'm also going Mahomes. I should be more fun, but my brain says Mahomes. Okay. When the game is over, your comments about the halftime show will be predicted.
They didn't let Kendrick Lamar perform Not Like Us.
No, not like us.
Too much pedophile talk. It's a thing right now. It's a thing right now that they're pushing, some sides are pushing for him not to be able to perform that song.
Wow.
Mostly Drake's people. Because of when you really break it down. So after halftime show, he will not have performed in full, Not Like Us.
All right.
They never perform their songs in
Not
full.
in full, but I don't think he's going to perform it at all.
He'll do one verse.
All
Probably.
right. We'll see. All right.
Good point, LG.
I'm gonna going back to something LG brought up yesterday. We're gonna be saying that was a really great halftime show that was totally enhanced by the New Orleans flavor. There's no way this man's doing a halftime show and not involving New Orleans music. He's going to.
Like you talking about kind of what LG was saying yesterday?
Band, like a band will be out there, or they'll have some jazz, like some fast jazz. They're going to play New Orleans music somehow, some way. And I think it's going to be I think
like
we're going to be saying it's good.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think it's going to be good. I think we're in for a really good one. All right. Time to do some punching. It's time for People I Want to Punch, presented by the Law Office of Orlando Kell.
You go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, who you got?
I can do that. I want to punch the NFL Players Association, the Players Union. I want to punch the president of the NFLPA. His name is Lloyd Howell.
Okay.
Lloyd Howell yesterday gave a speech on the state of the players, this year, and says that they are lockstep. All the players are absolutely against adding an 18th game to the regular season.
Why?
Because you're asking the players to risk their bodies one more time. Yet again, the league, he's throwing the league under the bus, saying they act like they care about our safety, but all they want to do is make us play more games. Says vehemently, I'm punching him. So here's the quote by this guy, Hal. Says Roger Goodell, is trying to shape a narrative for sure about the length of the season, how attractive it could be to the fan base. 2 preseason games, 18 regular season games, ends around President's Day. I've heard all that. Look, I come from a corporate world where you're constantly trying to shape a narrative, whether it was on Wall Street or with the clients. I don't see this any more or less than that. He's just trying to shape a narrative, but it's not in the player's best interest. Dude, they are going to an 18th game. The NFL Players
Then give them
Association,
2 bye weeks. That's all I ask.
I will. That's fine. They're the weakest union in pro ball.
By
all
far.
pro sports. You cannot have an odd number amount of games.
You got to go
Half
18.
your league plays more road games than home.
Even though it's rotated, it's stupid.
it's not fair.
Right.
It's bullshit that a team would play more road games than home.
And then you give me one of my home games might be London.
Right. In the case of the Jaguars, you get 6 home games and you're playing 10 games away from your stadium.
Yeah.
That's not fair. I know the Jaguars suck, and they're the 32nd team in the league. They're the Mississippi of the NFL. It's still not fair. So he's doing his job, trying to protect players, but it's in an empty hole. This league's going to go to 18 games. What we don't need are preseason games. I'd be fine with none. College football don't play them. NFL shouldn't. They don't need them either. And so I'm punching him. Who you punching?
You punched him earlier this week, but he deserves another punch because he doubled down on some nonsense. Your boy Kanye.
Kanye.
He doubled down on the anti-Semitism.
Wow.
Saying Hitler was so fresh and I am a Nazi. And just know if I walk into a business meeting with a Jewish person, no, I don't like you and I don't trust you.
Wow.
Also tweeted out, please call me Adolf Hitler.
Yes. It's not funny, Mike. Jesus Christ.
That's the first I've heard of that. Really? Oh my God. Can you imagine like Hitler comes back from the grave? Yes, sir, we have a very world famous celebrity who is on your side, backing you. Oh yes, there's someone on my side. Yeah, I want to meet this guy. Yeah, this guy could help my public image.
They actually made a TV show where Hitler comes back in modern day.
Oh, that's great.
What was it, South Park?
No, it was an actual series, like a live action.
Oh,
But I'm saying, like, they're bringing back, yeah, sir, there's this world famous rapper. He's a celebrity. Lots of people love him, worship him. They follow him. Oh, yeah, and he's on my side. Yes, okay, good. I want to meet him. Put them on PR team. And then Kanye walks in. Oh, wait a minute.
exactly.
I don't
Mike.
know that Kanye would get to sit at the main table in the Nazi dinner. He'd be over in the corner. Does he not know that?
I don't think he understands that.
So did this come before or after he claimed that he has autism and anything
This is
he
after.
says should not
This
be
was
held against
yesterday.
him? Oh, okay.
This was yesterday. He went on a huge rant.
When are we going to stop paying attention to this dude? It's time.
You can't turn away.
It's a train wreck.
Yeah, Netflix has a show called Look Who's Back, a Borat-style comedy that sees Adolf Hitler return to the streets of modern-day Berlin.
Well, he's like walking around eating hot dogs and taking in the sights. What happened to the wall? There was a big wall here. God. Dude, Kanye's got to be doing a bit.
Is it?
He's just decided
But
to
you
be.
can't do racist bits. Even if as a black person you feel like Jewish people don't like you, you can't go there.
He really wrote, call me
Yadolf.
Adolf Hitler. And now we're doing dad jokes with our racism. It's amazing. God.
I was like, damn,
Good Lord.
Hitler's
That's a
so
good punch.
fresh. And he says, I am a Nazi.
Dude.
You can't be one, Kanye. They don't like you either. They don't like you either, bro. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he gets that part of
but
it.
modern Nazis like welcome that. Oh, yeah. Come on in, bud. Hang out.
Oh, I
Because it
got
makes
you.
us look good. You know what I mean? To have one of them. That's where the token black man phrase came from.
So it wasn't
These
Kim.
Uncle Toms back in the
So
day.
it wasn't Kim.
What do you mean?
He was the crazy one. Everybody made Kim out to be this crazy broad that
Well,
he
of
just
course,
wanted to leave.
Well, of course, because women get it treated worse.
There you go.
And you making sex tapes with
Ray J.
random rappers, and she was a young girl. She's moved on from that.
She has.
She's grown up.
Made $1 billion.
He has not, and she's got to have kids. She's got
He
kids
had
with
his wife
son,
on the
so-
red carpet, butt ace, naked.
Yeah, man,
Butt ace.
butt ace. That's more embarrassing than the Belichick thing. Still embarrassing, but
Right.
it's more so. Pretty nuts, dude. All right, so our picks are in. Our prop bets we've gotten done. Good. And our punches are in. Thank you to Orlando Kill, the official man of the punch. He could be your man, too, if you need a family lawyer. Just had a In the Building subscriber reach out a couple of days ago and got a hold of Orlando's contact info, like his personal cell. I will give his number to you, too. If you reach out to me and you need his services, he's cool with that. Otherwise, you can call the office, 210-775-4995, or you can email him directly if you want to. It's orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. Always mention that you're in the building because he is, too, and he wants to hear from you. It's Orlando Kill. Congratulations to my friend and my former podcast partner, Ernie Zuniga. Longtime KABB newsman
Took his talents across the street.
who has taken his talents and, as he mentioned in his opening statement, the #1 rated. They're so weird about the competition with the
In
TV
other
people.
words, I won't put words in Ernie's mouth. He's a good guy. But like, hey.
Go ahead, put words in his
Hey,
mouth.
KBB. y'all want to let me go? Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to go do my own
Look,
thing,
man.
build it up, and then get back to TV. Shout out to Ernie.
I don't know what happened over at Fox. It's all ancient history now. But Ernie, Ernie's a television news journalist. That's what he does. And while I did the 3 Cents podcast with him, LG was our producer for a little while. And, I enjoy his pickup line show he does
Pickup
on
lines.
Facebook
There
from
you go.
time to time. I watch that. I've been on the show. I've been a guest.
You been in the car?
Yeah, I didn't get the Lexus. I got the one. I got the car
Oh,
before he
yeah,
got the
yeah,
Lexus.
yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
But to see that he now is going to be doing stuff at KSAT, that's where he belongs. Ernie's he's a TV newsman, and so shout out to KSAT. for hiring him. And shout out to Ernie, just a matter of time before he got back off the beach, as they say, when you're out of the business for a while. And he's doing what he should be doing. So congrats to Ernie. And we'll make him the official, he's the official television local news journalist of In the Building.
Sure.
All right. Where Nate Ryan's the official sportscaster of our show.
What up, Nate?
What's up, Nate? Our guy Ernie, he's the official news anchor journalist, man. So I'm not sure what his
Don't
role's
forget
gonna
about
be.
Nick Mantis as well.
I like Nick Mantis. Nick's a KSAT man who I helped get a job. Notice when he was nobody, I had Nick on as a guest host for a couple of shows. He winds up getting a job at KSAT. Ernie,
taking some credit for
Ernie
that?
is flailing in the wind, hustling, doing podcasts. I do podcasts with Ernie. He comes on our show as a guest. We partner up. I went on pickup lines. Now he has a job at KSAT. I mean, Rudy, I'm not saying anything. I'm just telling you how things went.
Well, I'm hoping that works for me, too.
I'm letting you know how
I'm
things
hoping
went.
I end up on TV with you.
At some point,
you got them a TV gig, give me a TV gig.
I've got people that run TV stations. People have gone on to have success after working with me.
Jim Bob's had some success.
For sure. When do I get to do that? I don't want to be the guy. I feel like I'm a developmental program here. When do I get to go across the line to the big leagues? So
For real. For real, dog.
I ain't trying to be AAA. I'm a development man, but I'm proud of that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Ernie's the shit.
Ernie
he
is
was
the
the shit for 20 years before I was in this town. So congratulations to Ernie.
Charlie, if you want to hear about Canelo, Jake Paul, hopefully you're a member. We're going to discuss it members only.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here, man. It's my night.
It's a good segue to my next point, but thank you for the last minute $9.99 by ekim66. So we have.
Those names are weird.
That's all right. They give them money. You can call themselves whatever the hell they want. Just don't call yourself Yadolf Hitler.
Yeah, don't do that.
We can't have that in our deal. Okay. We have a members only coming up. 10:30? Sound good, everybody?
I don't know. LG. That's LG's call.
That's an LG thing.
Map.
10:30. All right. So if you're watching this thing right now live, in 20 minutes, we have In the Building members only. All right. If you are not a member, go to our YouTube page. Love You Hard TV is the name of the channel. Click on join, follow the links, and become a member. It's only $6. You got 20 minutes. $6 a month. That is it. That's it. We got members coming up in 20 minutes. Shout out to Ernie Zuniga. Shout out to Drew P. Webos. Thank you to LG. Thank you to Rudy. For the regular In the Building, we have our Super Bowl post-game edition coming up Sunday night. We got two major announcements. One is major. But we got two announcements I want to drop Sunday night. But we got members only coming up here at 10:30. Love you hard. See you in a minute.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.